Oh, welcome back everybody to the Now Morning Show here on TTT. Remember, we are also live on Talk City 91.1 FM and online on Facebook at TTT Live Online. So we're going to talk about the European Film Festival, and it is our pleasure to have with us this morning His Excellency Javier Carvajosa Sanchez.
Good morning.
From the Embassy of the Kingdom of Spain,
Right.
Ambassador to Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you
Good
very
morning
much
and
indeed.
welcome. Did I pronounce the name okay?
No, it's very well pronounced. Javier Carvajosa is very well.
Thank you very much. I worked very hard on it this morning. And we want to talk about the European Film Festival. But before that, you were listening into our conversation about equity and equality. And you said that you've been married for a long time. And you still don't know the bosses.
I was married, not anymore the case, but I was married for 23 years, and I fully agree with basically what was said. You need a balance in the couple, certainly, and there are some skills that are developed in one of the partners and others. Actually, it would be in your interest to combine to your best interest.
So you see, advice, some good advice there. So let's talk about the European Film Festival. What is that all about? What is happening?
Well, actually, first of all, I think it's a wonderful opportunity to showcase the European film. As much as I like blockbusters, but I think that gives us a very good opportunity, and to our viewers and to the public of Trinidad and Tobago, to see a little bit what European film is a little bit about. This is something that we, the European countries, do, along with the European Union delegation here. We're just a few European countries here: Spain, France, Germany, the Netherlands, and the UK, along with the European Union delegation. And we have been doing this for 23 years. So what we do is that actually we gather a number of interesting films, we put them together, and we offer it to the viewers and people here in Trinidad and Tobago, to get in touch a little bit with European culture. And I think that's good.
And how has that been going so far?
So far, it's been quite good. Actually, it's been gaining momentum since 1993. And I think that we are quite happy. And I have to say that we have done a particular effort in order to offer it, because actually it's not only taking place here in Trinidad and Tobago, in Port of Spain, it's also in Arima, in Cuba, in Point 14, certainly in Tobago. And we are in partnership with the University of Trinidad and Tobago and with the National Library of here in Port of Spain, the Tobago Library as well. So it's going to be seen in many places.
So over the years, we've been here for a long time. What are some of the major developments?
Well, you see, first of all, we started with just a few films. Now we are trying to incorporate novelties. We're talking about 44 films, 15 short films. And at the same time, and taking into account the recent evolution of a certain number of things, we are having outdoor screens, and we are having school screenings, particularly with no cost at all.
No cost?
No cost, unless you go to Movie Town, and that will have just a very reduced price. I think it's 30 TT or something. Otherwise, our doors are open, and we will be more than happy to have as many people. The whole thing starts on the 14th. Until the 28th. So, and again, we're talking about 44 films. And by the way, if you're interested to find out where and the timing and the sequences, you have to go to the Facebook pages of all our embassies, or you can come and visit us to all our embassies, or you can go to the National Library, Tobago Library, the University of Trinidad and Tobago. Everything is going to be public. Everything is exposed to the public. So I don't think lack of information will be a problem.
Right. As it relates to the films itself, what does the lineup look like?
Well, it's a little bit of all. I mean, if you take the Spanish film, we have 4 films. You have films for children, like The Adventures of Tadeo Jones, which is a little bit like Indiana Jones, but for children. And then you have comedy, you have tragedy, you have thriller. You have a little bit of everything. As far as Spain is concerned, you have something called Frozen Silence, which actually happens in the winter in 1943 on the Russian front in the Second World War, with some murders that happened. That's interesting. Then you have the Happy 140, which is a lady that actually gathers her family to announce that she has won the lottery, 140 million euros. And a number of things start to happen from that point onwards, you see. I Know Who You Are. That's another title that we have, and that looks interesting. Someone who actually pops up in a road, totally disoriented, not knowing who he is, and the whole film starts from there. So you have a little bit for every taste.
Yeah. And so how do you all go about selecting these films to air, though, or to show people?
Well, we try to bring a little bit of something really representative from all our countries. Let me tell you that not only we are bringing films from the embassies in the countries here represented in Trinidad and Tobago. This year we are bringing films from countries which are not even represented here in Trinidad and Tobago, like Malta, Poland, Latvia. We're going to have a showcase of a little bit of everything. And then certainly the screening takes some reasoning in order to find out exactly what might be of the taste of Trinidad and Tobago as well.
And then we have the Trinidad and Tobago Film Festival. Is it that, at some point then we work together to have a lot more of our films exported to European countries?
Well, yes. We certainly, as far as we are concerned, I think that the two things can live together. I think that we can learn a lot about the way you feel, the way you think, the way you speak here in Trinidad and Tobago. And to learn more about your reality, to understand exactly how you live. And the same goes for the European Union, and I think that actually that's a great chance.
All right, for more information, people check out where?
Well, you can go to internet, and again, you go to the Facebook pages of all our embassies, Spain, France, Germany, the Netherlands, the European Union, and certainly to the venues in which the screening is going to take place, whether National Library, the University of Trinidad and Tobago, the Tobago Library, etc. So again, lack of information is not a problem.
And it starts on the
14th until the 28th.
All right, and this is, to me, seems like a fantastic opportunity, which is at no cost to members of the public.
No cost. The only exception would be Movie Town here in Port of Spain. I think it's 30 TTs, which is something quite affordable.
All right, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
His Excellency Javier Carvajosa Sanchez from the Embassy of the Kingdom of Spain. Thank you very much for coming on and chatting with us about the European Film Festival. We take a break and come back with more.